Okie dokie. Well, that's a good start. Just spawning in and falling over. Yeah, I like to see that one. Okay, now here's the question. It has not been 1 week since I last played this game. It has been 2 weeks since I last played this game. Each play session is an additional week apart to make it even harder on me. So we'll see how capable I am at doing this. I feel like I do remember a lot of the things that I kind of figured out last time I was attempting this though. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that this time I will not make an utter fool of myself and get to the very tippy top twice and then fall all the way down to the bottom twice. Because that was just soul crushing, you know, that was just like, it happened once and I was like, okay, no, I can do it. It was very motivated. It was just like, we figured out how to get up there. We figured out how to get past all this nonsense. I got to the very end. I could see the top. And then just like, dare ye attempt to overcome this slight incline? I'm like, nope. Apparently it was impossible. Apparently I attempted it twice and fell both times. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that this time I can actually make it. We'll see how long I can continue to run my mouth at a decent pace while climbing here, but I hope that now that I have started a segment on my schedule literally called Man Breaker Monday, after playing this game every Monday for a long ass time, I'm hopeful that today will be the day that I overcome. I mean, I almost fell off there, but that's just like child's play. That's like, that's just kiddie shit. Falling off here, like whatever. Oh, hey, banana. I always forget that the banana respawns every time I reload. Let's get this, let's just slide that, yeah. You go on down there. I don't want you on my man breaker banana. Oh, already the hands getting sweaty. No game demands mechanical precision like this game. Well, so far so good. I mean, like, in my very first attempt climbing this thing at the beginning of the stream, going pretty well. I haven't made any incredibly stupid mistakes, like not being able to get the slight incline at the beginning. Like almost to the kind of first difficult portion, and if I get past that, it's usually pretty smooth sailing until I get to the snowy bit. At least that's what I remember from last time. Little rushed, but it worked out for me. Okay, so now comes the treacherous steps 3. See if I remember how to do this nonsense. I mean, last time I figured out I can kind of just do a crazy little... Oh, nope, okay. No, but I'd stop, right? No, no, but I'd stop, right? Okay. Well, I guess I needed to be real fast humbled in the beginning so I don't get too ahead of myself. Now I can practice my, you know, like speed stepping. Now I can practice getting back up there at a decent pace. Okay, a little too zealous. a little too ambitious with that maneuver. You know, if I don't do a first try perfect, then why shouldn't I just rush all the time? I was being careful the first time because, you know, if I got all the way back up there in one try, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, reset. Is this where I am bested by the slight slope after overcoming it very easily before? Because that's really cool. I liked how I slipped here like a million trillion times after doing it perfectly. That one just like, I'm just required to freaking just gun that one. Lock in for a second, just climb. Get a nice even stride so I don't fall. That's, oh man, it's so diabolical that they just like put at the very top that little slanted bit. Definitely not a fan.
Go. And up we go.
Just gotta stay positive and calm and focused and not tilted. Not tilted. There we go. Decidedly not tilted. When I try and start cruising here, it gets a little hairy. I just get my the pace of my strides messed up and do some very concerning splits.
Done.
Yeah, let's not put our foot on like just the edge of the surface, please. Only good footing from now on, thank you very much. I'm gonna spend so much time developing all these sick baby stepping skills, and I'll finish the game and be like, well, what do I do now?
Fuck.
This bizarre skill that I've developed of being able to control this man-child's feet in very precise ways is not as useless. Okay. First thingy. Here we go. That's 1 of 3. So now let's get 2 of 3. And for the uneducated, this is where shit gets real. Yep, just like that. Okay, but stop, please. Okay, but stop, please. Thank you. Oh, good job, Nate. Good job, Nate. I always knew you could save yourself from disaster. All those other times you didn't save yourself from falling all the way down, I don't, you know, that's water under the bridge. I don't blame you for any of that. Can I get like a slightly different camera angle? Thank you. Okay, back here. Hook a foot in, look to the right, hook a foot there, look to the left.
Oh!
Okay, reset. Didn't fall. Reset, take a breather. 1 foot. 2 foot. 1. Okay. Got some airtime there. Got some fucking... I mean, I guess that's better than just completely falling. I want to get it up above, but it's really not cooperating. Okay. We've overcome. Now I'm trying to remember what the frick I did with this one. I think it's just that. I think that's just, I think, okay, cool. The third step there, not nearly as devious as the previous two. And the first one, not nearly as devious as the second. And now that I figured out that sick little strat with the little foothold, second one, not that bad either. Okay. Made it to kind of the first checkpoint. Overcame the initial bit. I think you can, like, right about there, if you want to be cheeky with it, you can kind of climb up the stairs and then get off right there, but that's some cheater bullshit. Ain't about that. Now we have a pretty simple climb. I just need to not completely be an idiot and fall off for no reason. Which, I mean, you know, easier said than done, because if there's one thing I like to do, it's to be stupid and fall off for no reason. See? Almost did it right there. Oh, not that way. Up here. There we go. Why? See what I was saying about, you know, being stupid and falling off for no reason? Don't worry, little by little. Little by little. I will overcome. Because I'm so full of determination. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen anyone more full of determination than me. I'm just saying. Chock full of determination. It's either that or an inability to know when to quit. Or both, you know. I think it could be both. Stupidity mistaken for determination. I can't wait until I've done this initial bit so many times that I just completely forget how to do it and fall. Because I just autopilot and then my brain gets tired and then forgets, like, what it was autopiloting. That's gonna be real fun. So far so good though. Like I say, once I start being unable to overcome that initial, like, slant bit is when it's when stuff gets real grim. When I just keep falling in, like, the first, like, few steps. No. You fell into the wall, you're good. Okay. Wow, actually, to let me keep my footing on the upper rock there. dokie. Back at the spiral staircase. The non-cheater spiral staircase. It's almost a little weird. Yeah, like you can probably get off, like you can go up the stairs and then get off like kind of right there where it juts out, right before the wooden snowy platform. I think that's kind of like a little shortcut. This would be really funny to do multiplayer though, I have to admit. Okay. A little more slide action than I wanted there, but disaster averted. See if I can get up this nice and slick. Nope. Nice. Okay, okay. At least I stopped here though. This is the second time I've been able to stop there and not fall all the way down. Lucky. Having trouble getting my left foot up there. That's been the difficulty I've been running into so far. I hate having to put my foot down slowly and then like lean into the damn rock. Okay. Back here. There. Not there. 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 Okay, I gotta transition the camera shoulder and turn the camera as well. That's what I gotta do. Just calmly bash your entire upper body into the rock and just kind of turn into goo. The like bonelessness that Nate exhibits in this game is so good. I'll just kind of like squeeze through weird gaps while you're walking by. Low overhangs. Okay, 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 back in it, back in it. Progress regained. What fall? Never happened. Never fell in my entire life. How could I have ever fallen when I'm back here already? I mean, down there? Doesn't exist. Never been down there. Now, just avoid the mini heart attacks from almost falling again. Okay. Now this seemed a lot scarier than it actually was, if I remember. Yeah, I just gotta do it. I just gotta know how to kind of transition. Like go from one foot to the other and transition real fast before I like fall over. That part isn't that scary. It's a little concerning because it is a bit of a gap, but in comparison to some of the other gaps later on, it's not that bad. Got to be careful though, because I remember last time figuring out that I was like transitioning between feet too quickly, and that's what was causing me to like not really keep my footing and just fall over when I was trying to step up stuff. Gotta be patient, gotta be calm. Don't take too tall of a step. And just continue forward, you know? Just keep stepping. Like some sort of baby. It is in fact the name of the game. Don't like that. Okay. Reposition that foot. Also don't like how you're just bonking your head into the wall there. Usually doesn't result in Nate falling down, but still a little concerning. Okay. Take a breather, take a breather. Wipe the sweat off your hands. Give myself a little pep talk. You're so good at stepping like a baby up a mountain. Is this the way? This is not the way. This is the way. Why did I do that? I feel like I'm making this way harder than it needs to be for some reason. Okay. I feel like I didn't really need to almost fall down there. Pretty good time though. I'm into the snowy bit. It's going pretty well. You know, I don't mean to horribly jinx myself and almost fall there, but this is going pretty good. I need to make sure that I have a firm footing before I transition triggers. That will, and has in the past, led to my downfall. Okay. There. I'm always curious, it's like, I wonder if you could... No, that's just a solid... No, that's just a vertical cliff face, okay. Because it's like, I wonder if you could somehow glitch your way up onto that platform, and then just, like, walk out. And, like, say, like, F you to the rest of this. Okay. Why is this part always so weirdly nerve-wracking? It's just a plank. It's just, I just walk forward. It's so simple. It's just so simple. Every time, it's just like... Are you sure you don't want to just put your foot all the way off the side there? It'd be really silly. Wouldn't it be really silly if you just weren't paying attention and you set your foot down off the plank and you fell all the way to the bottom? The answer is no, but it still happens. Sometimes the inner thoughts win. And I'm like, this wasn't silly at all, you lied to me. That was... Okay. Transitioning triggers too fast. Foot down, foot up. Foot down, foot up. Foot down, foot up. I'm gonna take the left platform here. Dude, no other game makes my hands sweat like this, I swear. Oh, my goodness. Non-stop infinite palm sweating. I am the sweat of my palms. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome, as the Lego song would suggest. You get a little closer. I don't want to step on the pizza box. Can I kick the pizza box? Can I just like... I ain't gonna fuck around. But there. Okay, we're good. Pizza box circumvented. This part's a little weird. But I'm just not going to pay attention to my upper torso at all. It'll figure itself out. Stand there. Go a little closer there. Hoist myself up. Okay, good. Almost. Almost. Oh, it sure is gonna be cool when I get to the top and just have to gun it and pray that I frickin' make it. Because that's the only strategy that I've come up with. The only strategy I've come up with for like the final little slanted bit is just run up it and hope for the best. Like, weirdly enough, like the little gaps at the end you have to cross, I don't find that bad. Like, the few times I got to them last play session, they were really frightening, but like actually not that hard to get past. Like, I don't think I fell at them once, which, you know, now that I say that, I'm sure I'm gonna have an impossible time getting past them. Okay, don't fuck me, game. Don't do it. I see you thinking about it. You're looking at Nate, you're looking at that massive bakery he's got back there, you're like, but maybe. But don't do it. Okay. Okay. Once more, clean the sweat. Clean the sweat. I need good grip, good traction. My gaming fingers. I took the wrong direction. Oh, again, you're right. I did take the wrong direction. Dude, I don't know what's wrong. Every time with this bit, I just keep going this direction and leads to nothing. Welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing, as long as I can get past the man breaker, I too will be doing well. But until then... Okay, now... I think it's right foot in the shadow. I put like right foot in the shadow and then... Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. That's not... Okay, at least I have a little platform here. At least I have a little platform here. Love the safety platform it gives me. Good to hear, good to hear. Don't. Maybe? Oh, you kidding me? I was once up there. Now I'm down here. A truly unfortunate tale. Okay. That is... I mean, I can't be too frustrated. It's already happened so many times. But just like... It's always the frickin'... man, it's always just the parts that I don't think it's gonna be. It's always just like a very inconspicuous step. And then just, oh, no, fuck that one up. Like, I get to the bits that I'm like, oh, this part's really tough. And then just, like, get past it like it's nothing. But, like, a normal step that poses no difficulty to me. Apparently impossible.
Whoa. Oh my.
Now that I've gotten almost to the very end and fallen, now I'm just like, if I fall, I'm just like, okay, time to shut up and get back there. I've already entered locked in mode. Just disassociate and climb. I mean, at this point, I've spent so many. At this point, I've spent so many streams just on this part. It's like, do I even remember the rest of the game? Trying to think how long ago I started this game. No. Okay, everything's fine. Nothing bad happened.
It's...
Okay, remember to freaking move the camera. Probably more than not is my downfall, where I just don't bother to move the camera so I can see where I'm actually going and go like, yeah, that's that fool will land there, surely. And not like a little bit before and cause me to slide. That was a massive step. That was not... I did not intend to take such a massive step there. When's the sequel to this game coming out? Massive Steps. Where's the mod that makes Nate like 20 times as big? Getting a little carried away. I always, that's the other thing, is I always feel like the camera's over the wrong shoulder, but sometimes no, it's just that's the angle I have. Easy does it. Why? Why? Stop, stop. Oh, thank you, Ledge. Thank you. Third time this stream the Ledge has saved my life there. It's like everything is just going so swimmingly, and then disaster strikes. At a moment's notice. Complete disaster. Look down. Put the right foot there and put their left foot forward and swing the right foot around and shake it all about. Okay, now get in the lip. Put a foot there. Change the camera. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, that was not, okay. It's like I have to get the camera just right for that one to actually like be able to put my foot in the proper orientation so it'll stay on that ledge. So I really want to put it on the upper one there. There's like kind of like two lips. And I want to put it on the upper one. It's like a little too tall. I wonder if it'd be better. I probably need to adjust myself so I'm a little more sideways on the first step with my left foot.
It's
What am I doing here? Almost just stepping off the mountain.
Boom! Oh! Grab!
Why?
Oh, bother.
That's only one time so far, though. Like I say, it's not until that portion it becomes impossible that I know I'm just like, it's chalked. I'm done for the day. Once I can't get up that portion at all, it's like I need to take a breather, come back to this.
Done.
Can I get my foot up there, please? Thank you.
Shit.
That part's weirdly difficult too. Wait. Oh, easy recovery, easy recovery. You just gotta release both triggers, just stiff leg it. Let the slide happen. If that part's like a little easier to get my foot on sometimes because I'm standing on the loose rock.
Glutes.
Okay. See, yet to be entirely bested by that portion. There is still hope for my psyche.
Your butt.
I haven't had too much trouble with like the loose rocks. There's a lot of them in this portion, but they've never really tripped me up so bad. Usually end up like helping. In a weird way. They just like give me a little extra boost.
Eddie.
I don't know why I choose to do. I guess it's a little faster to kind of go like the splits there. I think you're supposed to just like walk up on the first rock and then, oh my god.
Why?
Do kind of like a weird like push off with my right foot, get on with the left foot instead of just like stepping onto the first rock fully and then cross it.
Shit. God.
Okay, no yammering. Let's just get back up there. It's always difficult to find the correct amount of yammering.
Daddy.
Hmm. Pretty well. It's the weird split maneuver. Okay, almost did the exact same thing a second time. Where I just step a little too shallow into that crack and then slip and slide my way off. Do like that the seagull respawns every time I get up here though. It's nice to check in with my seagull buddy, you know, to see how he's doing. No, 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 no. Just be cool, just be cool. Where sometimes my fingers just like freak the F out in simple bits. I'm nigh impossible. It's like, oh, if I stepped in this one way, I would fall. And then I just step in that one exact way. Oh, cool. Is this where my controller disconnects? Yeah, that's really fun. I don't know why it does that so much. There we go. There. There. And up. And not down. Okay, now I'm gonna try... Let's put foot there, and then... Try and keep myself, like, really... horizontal here, I guess? Okay. Yeah, like, I really gotta get the angle right there, or else it won't let me stick my foot. Oh, I needed to be right foot and then left foot. Oh my god. Okay, don't hug that one too closely. That was the difficulty with that one. If I press my body up against it too much trying to make that step, I'm just gonna fall down. Easy does it. No need to be too brash. Oh, I swear my eyes are already fucking glazing over.
And up we go.
This intro bit, like once I do it a few times, it's just like I really do just like disassociate until I get to the later on portions.
Mighty God.
Becomes infinitely more hazardous when I just don't pay attention.
Whoop.
And a 1 and a 2.
Hup.
That was almost disaster. Almost disaster. Why is my foot there? Okay. Remember to use your right foot and then left foot. Don't be too close to the edge. What am I doing? What the heck am I doing right now? Not even the portion I fell on last time.
Up.
Okay. Right foot. Left foot. Right foot. There. That's step number 1. Now... Step number 2. Oh, please. No, I need to get my foot down. I need like the exact right footing for this. Onto the ledge. Change camera. Look to the right. Foot up. Change camera. Look to the left. Foot down. There we go. Okay, step number 2 down. Now position myself. I'm going right foot and then left foot onto the upper ledge. So right foot. Left foot. There. That's all I need to do. It's the same as the first one. You just have to not be a dummy. Dude, I can't wait for me to get all the way to the top and my controller disconnect and fall all the way to the bottom. That's gonna be so cool when it happens, inevitably. I actually do not know why my controller disconnects so often. Here I am, just almost falling on stupid basic ass steps because tee-hee. Doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I personally like to be smart and not stupid. Oh boy. Every time with you, Nate, you can't just like put your foot in the fucking good spot. You gotta put it right on the edge, so I slide a little bit. Totally not me. Totally the in-game character that I'm controlling and not me. I'm having so much trouble right now. Why am I... What the f... What? Hold on. I need to take a breather. Oh, reset my brain. Oh my goodness. Why is this simple step? There. Okay. So far, so good. Palms up, break. Like a rag here or something. That was an extreme. I don't know how I grabbed that ledge with my toesies. Why did I do that? Why did I start doing one-legged squats for a second? Okay, remember, right foot, left foot, right foot, and left foot. Let's do it Zen style. Be Zen with it. Be like water, Nate. What does that mean? I don't know. Actually, don't be like water, because if it be like water, then you'll fall. You know, like a waterfall. Sorry, excuse the bad jokes. It's part of my nature. put my entire ass foot off the side there for no reason. Concentrate. Stay focused. Walk a straight line. Don't trip. Be successful. Step on the cup. This is so freaking anxiety inducing. Do not think I've ever tunnel visioned harder in a video game than I do while playing this game. I just like his feet are the only thing I see. A different pizza box? Was it red before? Am I tripping? Turn slightly. Okay. Little steps, little baby steps. That was a concerning noise. Continue to scrape your face on the side of the cliff there, Nate. As long as you're being safe and not falling down. Okay. Through most of it, now just on to the worst. Heart is beaten, cannot lie. Chest is pounding, hands are shaking. But I'm still taking baby steps.
Oh, crap.
No, we're good. No fall. Okay. I gotta go there, and I gotta go there, I gotta go there, and then I gotta go all the way up that. That's all I have left to do, so let's just do it. Let's just shut up and do it. Engaging shut up and doing it mode now. Okay, not quite. I need to be a little more in the shadows. Just a little more in the shadow, a little closer to the edge. the learning process, you know. I gotta get used to this step again. Okay. Honestly, I think that's the worst of it. On the beam. On the beam. Okay, I want left foot on the little platform, and then put right foot in the crack, then left foot. Okay. Get both feet here for the time being. Okay. And I think what I was doing wrong last time was I was just going straight up it. I think I need to go up it and slightly towards the wall. Ready to see a sheep make history? Neither am I. Oh my fucking god, dude. It's just gonna be all over again with this.
Oh shit.
Why? Why? It's that. Okay. I was going good, and then there's like a little bit of a kink there where it goes up in elevation, and that's what's tripping me up. I'm stepping onto it, and I'm losing my footing. So I think I need to remember what I was doing with the sand. In the sand area, I was kind of like I wasn't just holding the stick full tilt and timing the triggers. I was like doing the very deliberate step where I pull in the trigger, move the stick, release the trigger, but very quickly. So I was taking very measured steps, but in quick succession. I think that might be the key. Because if I take too long of a stride there, I kind of just do the splits and fall off. That was a pretty good try, though. You're right. That was a pretty good try. Oh man, that definitely is same time as last time, or same feeling as last time. Get there to the top and then slide off right there. It's so soul crushing, but in a way it's I'm motivated now. I got there once. I can continue to get there rather. And I will do it. Eventually, it will happen. I just have to manifest my own victory. Positive talk and all that. Alley-oop. Why? Why? For what reason? What did I... Did I just accidentally tweak the other trigger while I was trying to make a step or something? Like, I think that's what's happening when I just randomly fall like that. But still, it feels so weird. It feels so weird. Like, there are some times when it's like, oh yeah, no, I definitely fell there. You know, I took a step too steeply. I took, like, I stepped on kind of the edge and I slid or whatever. But there are other times that it just feel like I just collapse. And I have to assume what's happening is I'm accidentally tweaking the other trigger just a little bit. So I'm like crouching down like this in an inopportune way. I can't wait for the end of the game. I'm assuming at the end of the game it's gonna be like, you took this many steps, or like draw out on a map where I went. Because it'd be really funny to just like at the end of the game see myself falling down this repeatedly. Oh, if I was smart, I would have kept local recordings. I mean, I guess I could probably just re-download VODs I have on YouTube, but I would have kept local recordings and made like a supercut, just like speed through this whole process. Kind of fun. Okay. God, by the time I'm done today, it's going to be a million trillion degrees in this room with how much I'm sweating. Can't afford your electric bill for your heating? Just play baby steps and get really anxious. No, 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 no. Right foot. Left foot. Right foot. Yay! Okay. hate it when I can't get my, like, I step and then I can't bring the other leg past that leg. It gets caught behind it. It's like, okay, how are we gonna solve this issue? Are we gonna step backwards? Are we gonna sneak it around? Like, what's going on here? Now, it was obviously very different gameplay, but was thinking about playing Cairn. There came out recently, but after spending so much time on this portion of the game, I don't know. I don't know if I can stomach any more climbing based games. Yeah, I've seen some gameplay of that game though. It seems pretty silly. The sort of like inverse kinematics they use for attaching the various limbs to the rock face you're climbing or get real goofy sometimes, and you're just like doing the splits upside down, somehow pulling yourself up by your feet. Oh, I don't like how I just stood on the edge there. Every time I accidentally plant my foot on like the side of a slope instead of on the flat top, it's like, no, please, please. I didn't mean it, I swear. Man, it takes me so long to get back to that end bit. It's like I'm trying to remember and like keep it fresh in my mind so that I can learn from my mistakes and overcome it, but it's like it takes so long to get back there. I guess that's how every other bit until now was as well. Kind of initial like 3-step bit that tripped me up for a stream or two. It was taking me a long time to get back there. Now look at me. The progress, the growth. Incredible character development that Nate is going through. So that's kind of the antithesis of this game. It seems like the whole thing of this game is Nate not going through any character development and just being like, nope, I will not accept help from anyone because I'm weird and stubborn. Oh, no. I'm so dead set on going around like the backside of this pillar. Okay, come on now. Just put your, just there. Just... Thank you. I don't know why that was so difficult. Mm-hmm. 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 this be the single greatest gaming feat I have ever achieved? Actually, maybe. I don't know. Trying to think if there's anything else I've done that I would be like, oh, this was so hard, this was so frustrating, it took me so long to do. Maybe like, I don't know, there are some like Souls bosses in the various games that are like fucked hard. I remember taking like days to beat, but almost seems a little different because sometimes it's just like in those games you just kind of get lucky and they don't do any of their bullshit and you just have an easy fight. I haven't overcome getting over it. I always like to joke that I got over that game real fast. Don't fucking put your foot off the ledge, you stupid sheep. Usually not like a playing games on their hardest difficulty kind of person either, so don't really have anything like that. Getting ahead of myself, I'm already like, oh, okay, okay, do not stand on the precariously placed bottle. Getting ahead of myself and being like, oh, the taste of victory will be so sweet. Don't. I think that light down there's the zip line. It would have been fun to be able to take the zip line, man. I tried my best. Of all the quirky little things you can interact with in this game, I really wanted to take the zip line. Would have been so rad. If there's a fun cutscene. Stop. Okay, just breathe, just calm down, just...
God.
You can scare me with that, Game? You think you can scare me with that? Think you can make me go crying for the cheater staircase, Nay. Become weirdly proficient at recovering from that step. I really need to get my foot into that shadow. Oh, I tried. Oh, I saw it slipping and I really tried. Stop, 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 stop. Good, good, good. Ooh, okay, that was almost disaster if I didn't actually stop that roll. I think I'm just not, like I say, I need to get my foot a little more into that shadow before I take the big step. Before I big stepping my way on into the final bit. But like how? Just like... That good? We'll find out. Oh, it was almost good. It was so good. Words cannot describe how appreciative I am of this little ledge area here. They at least let me get on to the BS before they kick me all the way off the mountain. Okay. Back on my bullshit, and by bullshit I mean this little rock. Now onto my other bullshit, and by my other bullshit I mean this ledge. Oop. And bring the foot. Okay. Oh boy. It did not want to bring that foot forward. Left foot, right there, right on the edge. And go right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, into the crack, right foot, or yeah, sure. I can't tell my left from my right, but we did it. Heart is fucking beating. Hands are shaking. Don't bounce. Stop. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. Oh, you fucking. Man. I guess I should have put my right foot slightly differently there so I could get a little closer. I don't know. Okay, I will continue to attempt this because I am going to. It's maybe, you know, it's gonna get done, but I'm gonna real fast take a quick BRB. So head on over to here. Gotta keep that blood sugar up. Keep thine self hydrated, as to not be deterred from overcoming this great challenge. You know, how could anyone ever be frustrated when you can just walk away? How can cyberbullying be real? Just close your eyes. Actually, I take it back. This part of the game is cyberbullying me. Cyberbullying is very real, and I'm Exhibit A. Not to say that I'm bullying someone. Okay. Hold on a second, I need to move something on my desk. With the addition of a drawing tablet I recently got for myself, my desk has become much more cluttered. Not have as good of a space to kind of rest my hands. Cruising right along. I wonder if any of these, like, early portions I just kind of do in a weird way in comparison to how other people do it.
Oh no! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Okay. No mistakes were made. Continuing my perfect, flawless run. Ooh, that could have been disaster. I say every 5 seconds, I swear. Intense foot cam I have right now. I bet, like, I've said this a couple of times while playing this game, but I bet someone has, like, streamed themselves playing this with like, analog foot pedals, like, from, like, a racing setup or something. Be the feet. That'd be really fun. Okay, foot there. Turn. Foot there. Turn. Not foot there. Okay, never mind. My bad, my bad. Foot there. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot. Yeah. As soon as I got up there, I knew I was at the wrong angle. It's like if I can't get my left foot to be really like parallel to the wall there, it's just not gonna plant right. Talking about foot pedals though, having my mute button, my cough button be a foot pedal is very disorienting while playing this game. Because I'm like I'm using my feet to push a button that is not actually related to controlling the game. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's like I remember talking about sort of like playing a walking sim with foot pedals. I remember when, oh, what was it? I think it was Death Stranding. When Death Stranding first came out, there was some funny video where like someone rigged up a treadmill so that you had to like run on it, and it had like resistance, so you needed to like really work it in order to actually like keep going. And then they had something else to simulate your like kind of balancing. That was a fun concept. I liked that a whole lot. I think they like had people running on it and gave them like this really heavy backpack or something. See, enough beating various challenging action games with like DDR pads or steering wheels or whatever. We need to build like fully immersive walking rigs. Actually, now that I talk about it, I think there are like these weird like Teflon discs you can get. Like they look like a kid's like sled for like sledding in the snow, like the saucer sleds. But they're just like really slick. So you like run on them, but you don't go anywhere. And they're for like VR. They're for like weird like location-based VR games. You know, it's like people trying to solve the problem of how do you run in VR and like, you know, obviously like not go anywhere in real space, but still get the feeling like you're running. I've seen a couple like location-based VR things. And I mean, I've used like friends VRs before to play a few games, whether it be like Super Hot or a few other ones like Gorn, Beat Saber, etc., etc. Never really got into the whole like social elements of VR. Like I think VR chat and stuff is really cool, but never really invested in the technology to get into it. But some of the location based sort of stuff I've seen where they have like kind of almost like cubicles with VR setups are kind of cool. In terms of like, because like there's not a ton, like unless I would say like unless someone was like really into VR chat and that whole sort of like metaverse aspect of it, I suppose you could call it. There's not like a ton of reasons to have VR in my opinion. Like a lot of the games on them aren't like that great. I don't know. I never really was enamored by the games too much. But just like going to some place and checking it out occasionally is kind of fun. Kind of a weird like modern arcade attraction. Now, talking about arcades and like kind of like modern stuff, I wonder if there are any like barcades that have VR setups, because that seems like it'd be a recipe for disaster. Just put drunk people in VR. Oh no, I have a bad footing here. I don't want to. Whew, okay, saved. Whew, we're up there. We in this piece. As funny as it probably would be to put drunk people in VR, that's probably an immediate recipe for people just puking everywhere. Man, talking about barcades now, I kind of just want to boot up Pinball Arcade again and just play some pinball. Virtual pinball is not the same, obviously, as actual real life pinball, but it is pretty fun. The you know, it's not fun. That. But what is fun is getting to play a bunch of fun old pinball tables. It is a hoot just booting up. I have this old, I have like an old version of Pinball Arcade that actually like still has all like the good tables in it. It's fun to check out occasionally. Remain unbothered. Zero frustration. Okay, what did I say earlier about that bit? If I can't overcome that bit consistently, it's a good sign that I've been completely mind broken. I really should look back and see how many hours it's taken me, or it will take me to finish this. I think this is the fourth question mark. I think it's the fourth stream I've done. I mean, after this session, if I don't get it, it's got to be about like 12 hours, somewhere around there, that I've been attempting this. That's okay, though. It's not about how long it takes me. It's about that I do it. I'm gonna do it. Will not be defeated. But why though? But why? What happened there? Any comments, Nate? You wanna explain to me why you just kind of fell over, huh? I yearn to be at the top and can just run free. Just have a nice patch of flat ground to run around on without having to worry about falling over. That'll be true bliss. No. No, the prophecy.
Crap.
Oh, it can't end like this. It can't end with me being bested by the stupid slight angle. Oh. Nope, not frustrated, no. I'm just cool as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber left in the freezer. Why would you leave a cucumber in the freezer? I don't know, but it'd be pretty cool.
Oh no.
Oh, you know, a game that came out like recently that I did not know was coming out at all, that I kind of want to play, is what was it? Romeo is a Dead Man. I just woke up one day and was like, wait, there's a new Suda game? Wait, what? There's a new Suda 51 game? Excuse me? I didn't know about this at all? Looks kind of cool. I'm not always the biggest fan of Suda games, but kind of reminds me of a lot of their different games, whether it be like Killer is Dead or Killer 7 or No More Heroes, that kind of, you know, their sort of greatest hits, if you will. It just looks weird. I don't know. It's like sometimes I see games and I'm just immediately into them because they just look so weird. It's very, very unique. It's almost like a don't want to call it like multi-medium, but it's kind of like a genre mashing, if you will. Of like it's like action, but also has these weird like interstitial like 2D bits where it's all pixel art. Looks fun.
Ah! Shit.
It's definitely nice to be surprised occasionally by new releases I just wasn't paying attention to. It's the odd truth where like when I stopped playing or paying attention to video game news as much, it's like I started enjoying things a lot more because it was just like, oh sweet, this game came out. I didn't even know this game was like existed. As opposed to like, oh yeah, no, I saw this, like this was like leaked like however long ago, etc., etc. Just kind of takes the wind out of its sails. Essentially, ignorance is bliss. In conclusion.
Whoop.
Okay. Had to get my feet about me again. And up, and up. Okay. Just don't fall off the whole thing, please. Fucking. It's just. It's the gosh dang simplest bits. Just put my foot in the fucking wrong spot. Do the silly little slip slide. And now, here, look where I am now. Just all the way at that bottom. Regardless of how much I try and tell myself to stay calm and unperturbed and zen, it's just, it accumulates the frustration. There is, in fact, only so much I can take. This is sort of a weird thing where I feel like the later into a baby steps stream I get, the worse I get. It's like my best runs always seem to be like at the beginning before I get frustrated and just start rushing. I am placing my feet in all kinds of weird spots.
Deep breath.
Good, we're doing it.
Ah!
Need to rush. Slow and steady. Okay. Regain my composure. Wipe off my sweaty palms. Not like that, not like that. Stop, 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 stop. Get up, get up, get up,
No.
up. We keep doing it. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
Not again.
Nothing gonna slow me down. I simply must keep on moving. Just, oh, I just have that looping this entire time. Greatest hits of various songs about walking or not being slowed down. Just think of the bathroom, Nate. The bathroom at the top of this whole man-breaking ordeal. Think of how wonderful it'll be. How clean and secluded and private. Ooh, almost has walked up the rest of the mountain there. Definitely, after playing this game for a few hours, it's weird like how sore my index fingers and my left thumb become. Like the whole like kind of index and thumb pinching motion you do while playing this is it gets a little repetitive. It's a little sore afterwards. Maybe I just have weak baby fingers. You'd be doing like finger curls. Should be able to lift like 20 pounds just with my index finger alone. Okay, that was... Whew. Ease peas. Ooh, ah, stop, stop, stop. Oh, excellent recovery, Nate. Excellent recovery. My stomach just dropped insanely with air. Like that whole feeling when you're like on a carnival ride or something and you like hit the whatever, like the 0G just for a second. Face this way. What am I trying to do? What am I actually trying to do there? What was I trying to do? I swear to God.
Shit!
Like beginning a stream, no problems. Get up that first try, easy peasy. Now that I've done it a few times, impossible.
Cold.
I just slowly accumulate an execution debuff the longer I play this game, apparently.
Oh shit! Oh.
Why? Why? I ask you this simple question, Nate. Why? Stay focused.
Shit.
No distractions.
Ugh.
What am I doing? Just stop for a second? Okay. Just whew, whew. Okay, okay, okay. And continue. Getting so inside my own head about this shit.
Yep. Oh. Oop.
Oh! Why? Pain, pain. Pain, and I only have myself to blame. That's just... Can I take one step, please? Thank you.
Yep.
It's so bad. I want it so bad. The greed, the hubris, the audacity. The wanton stepping.
Ugh.
I don't know why I did that. Just remove the good foot I had randomly.
Let's do.
And of course.
Oh.
Ah, yes, another stream where I get to the top twice and fall twice, and then spend the last half of the stream just failing at the beginning. Ah. Apparently, I've learned I only have so much man breaking I can take. For my brain and my hands to start turning to jelly and I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Cold.
True, true. Being consistent over multiple streams is like, I'm getting it. I know what to do. It's just, it's hard. It's hard. Stop, Nate, stop. Thank you. And like I say, I am determined. If there is one thing I am determined. I want to overcome this thing. The sense of accomplishment from this challenge surely will not be undercut by the cutscene just being like, why the fuck did you do that? I've remained spoiler-free on this supposed cutscene after defeating the Manbreaker. But I have to assume it's just gonna be the guy being like, why the fuck did you do that? I built stairs and everything, like... If not now, this challenge will be overcome eventually. I just need to stop doing stupid... Ugh. Need to just like be playing like ambient, like not white noise, but just like soothing sort of like ambient music for like going to sleep or something. Light some incense in the sheep shack, just go full on Zen mode. Yeah, I am curious after beating this game if I could like boot up a new save and just real fast run through the early portions lickety split. Well, it's like the first time a loose rock has actually tripped me up, I'll be honest. Usually I just don't even bother trying to be like cautious of them. I wonder if it wouldn't be better because like having that kind of slanted portion early in the beginning here, I get to try, I guess, different techniques to overcome it. Whether it's just like, oh, I'll try just like running up as fast as I can, or I'll try like having more deliberate steps. And like that's the closest thing I can come to like the very last bit. Like consistently, at least, like, you know, I can get to the last bit, but it's hard to like really like practice it, if you will. So that bit there's like a little bit of practice, I suppose, for a similar situation as the very top. So I wonder if my whole strategy of just gun it, hope for the best is like, you know, not necessarily a very good one. They're not identical. I seem to have more success with that bit if I at least have a bit of a pace and not just like full on gun it. Oh, where am I? What's happening? Where? Nate? Nate, don't do me like this, buddy. Just get up just a little. Come on, come on. You're look, you're fine. Everything's fine. Just stop sliding. Stand up. Oh. Sometimes getting like he'll stop moving but just not stand up. You have to like press the trigger just a little bit for him to actually like activate again. Okay, well, lucky fall. It's like honestly, some of the bits at the end are just not as challenging as some of the early bits I find. Like this whole kind of triple step up thing here that I was stuck on for a while. Definitely more harrowing than some of the stuff until after the snowy plank bit. It's really just like this portion after the spiral staircase and the final bit that's like a weird big step where I have to get my foot into the shadow, and then the whole bit with the beam. They're definitely the difficulty spikes in the climb. Other than that, it's just not putting my foot in like the abject wrong spot and sliding to my doom. Okay. Now don't be too goofy with it here. Just do it normal style. Not freaky style. Such a thing even exists. Okay. See? How see, that wasn't hard at all, Nate. You just gotta cooperate with me. You know, I think I want to be... Do I want to... Okay. Take a quick step back and assess the situation. Take an assessment here. Do I want to have my right foot... I'm wondering if I want to have my right foot on this lower platform and then step up onto that, or if that's too steep and I need it on the upper platform. Why? Oh my god. I don't think I actually have a concrete strategy for that bit. I just like sometimes I breeze past and sometimes I don't. sometimes I get too much in my own head about it.
Oh crap.
I tried doing it like left, right, left, but my body's too close to the wall, so it is right, left, right. But I don't know if I need to have my right foot on the lower platform or kind of up on the upper platform. I think before when I got it, it was on the upper platform. And this is going to make for a thrilling VOD. Just 15 hours of me falling off a mountain. Stop. Thank you.
way. Watch it burn.
Okay. Don't freaking every time with this little plateau, off to the races, and just every time I'm like, don't you freaking get ahead of yourself now. Oh, and now I'm wondering if the multiplayer mod for this game has like player collision between the various Nates, because that would be really goofy if you could like attempt to race people up this mountain and like run into them and like trip them up and stuff. That'd be pretty funny. You get your thank you. Squeeze the leg past the other leg. Nope, this is not what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. Do the thing that you've done 100 times and works every time, as opposed to the thing you don't do and doesn't work.
Deep breath.
Thought I was gonna slide there. I didn't think that footing was good enough. Okay. Back here. Back here. So I'm gonna say right foot on the upper platform. So let's put it here. Left foot, and then yeah, that's okay. Okay, so remember that. Remember that strategy. Remember that simple strategy for this third step of this little portion here. One simple trick. Mountains that want you to fall off of them repeatedly with no remorse hate it. Click here to find out more. What the fuck am I doing? I am tempting fate so hard. Oh, okay. Breather time. Ah. Okay. Switch the camera around so often because I'm like, is this the right camera angle? I can't tell. They're simple steps. They're just really simple, easy to climb, nothing tricky about them steps. Nate, you piece of shit, stand up right fucking now. Thank you. Just had to get really freaking serious for a second. I was gonna be so pissed off if he just randomly. Ah! It's the worst, dude. It's the worst. Everything is going so fine, and then just oopsie. Mm-hmm. Keep your stupid sheep mouth closed. You know, to more thoroughly immerse myself in this experience, I should just play this game with a full bladder. Really try and, you know, put myself into Nate's shoes here, where he's doing all this on his incredibly full bladder that he refuses to go anywhere of ease. Must instead go through this entire freaking journey just to get into an isolated bathroom. Okay. Back onto the planks. It is pretty funny being all the way up here and being able to look all the way down into like the mudslide, because that's the house down there. Oh, it would be the worst thing in the goddamn world if I like fell and just hit something in the right angle to jettison me down to like, oh, that would be so bad. That'd be so awful. If that's happened to anybody. Or instead of landing on the plateau before the man breaker, you just get kicked even lower. I would not blame anyone for just like quitting the game at that point. Almost gives me like a touch of vertigo. My stomach's getting kind of queasy looking down like this. And up. Do not stand atop the bottle like last time, even though it was pretty sick. Not gonna lie, it was a pretty nifty trick, balancing on top of that bottle.
Daddy. God.
Frickin' hand itches. Okay. Just one small break for sheep. One giant break for sheep kind. Drink some water, keep myself hydrated, focused. Okay, this time for sure. This time. This is the time. I'm sorry to say this was the time. I meant this time. This time that I'm about to do right now. This is the time.
Okay.
I swear to God, my ability to curse myself. Wasn't even at the hard part. I wasn't even at the hard part. I wonder if I can just like... No, okay, never mind. Never mind. Simple as...
Oh.
Okay. A little concerning there. Nah, I've never fallen over my entire life. Son of a... Really? At the spiral stairs? The spiral stairs is what tripped me up? Gotta get at least one more good run at the final bit. Come on. So freaking close. Does seem to be kind of the trend where I get to the final slant one bit, like one time, and then fall and go, oh, I did it once, I can do it again, and then I get there a second time and fall and go, man, F this, and end. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see if the next attempt at the final stretch results in victory or utter defeat. If I was a cow instead of a sheep, then I'd be able to make a good udder pun, but I guess sheep have udders as well. Use. Not a ram such as I. Okay, stop acting goofy just for a second. Gotta catch myself when I get too goofy with it. Really doesn't seem like it's over the right shoulder. I mean, I guess it is. Tunnel visioned on the toesies. Tonal vision. What's the... I'm trying to remember. There's like some term for like being able to see like colors or something in relation to different like music. So saying tonal vision reminded me of. I think it's called aphantasia. I forget. Don't. So I saw what you were trying to do there, Nate. You were trying to fall on me, buddy. Why would you want to fall on old Andreas like that, huh? You hurt my feelings. Get that leg out there. Okay, okay, okay. Step 2 of 3. Now for step 3 of 3. Right foot there, left foot out, up and around. E, Z, P, Z. Now don't be a weirdo and fall in the easy portion.
Your butt.
Instead, be a real cool guy and make it all the way to the top. Just that simple. Just be a cool guy. How could you ever mess up and fall if you were just a cool guy? Freaking cool guy stuck in my head. It's cool guy. What an all-time video, honestly. Like really just like perfect video, no notes. No idea why that bit's so tricky sometimes. Okay. Greatest fear continues to just push into the wall a little too much or put my foot on a little too much of a slant and just fall backwards slightly to my doom. Whew.
Where's the quad?
Me when I'm walking on the college campus, there's the quad. The thing is, I don't think I've ever fallen there. Like the little bit where you have to step down. And if I fell there, I don't even know if it'd really be that big of an issue. Seems like they gave you a little bit of a plateau to catch yourself on. That one bit. Take this part so slow. Because if I look straight down like this, his head obscures his feet for a while, so I have to like push my foot forward and wait, and then put it down, and push my foot forward and wait, and put it down.
Glutes.
A little too much on the pizza box for my liking. A little too pizza box for me. You need to be at least 20% less pizza box. Step on the stupid rocks that make you slide and fall to your doom. Too cavalier. Slid there. Right. That. Okay.
Wait.
A little bit more before the end bit. Don't get cocky. The last few steps. Oh boy. Bring the foot around, please. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Okay. I did not see that my foot actually came around and I almost started sliding off. Fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. It's okay. Stay calm. Stay collected. Initial foot was in a bad place, so I started to slide a bit. I panicked. Took too big of a step forward. Missed the platform. But it's okay. Oh. Gonna go through accelerated aging doing this whole thing, I swear. No sheep should have to go through this much stress. I can step there, yeah? Okay. That was a weird perspective, and I understepped. Every time I get to this ledge, I have to wipe the sweat off my palms. Too big of a step, too big of a step. To really get the foot in there. Okay. There. I'm on the beam. I'm on the beam. I'm on the beam. Who's on the beam? I'm on the beam. That's right, Nate. Nate, look at me. Nate, please. Look at me. Okay, he's shy. Never mind. Put there. Put there. Focus. Focus. Farts, stop. Don't roll. Don't roll, don't roll, don't roll!
There it goes.
Do I have another one in me? Oh. Do I have another one in me? Oh. Pain. Believe it or not, I am enjoying this game. Had to bail off of that super hardcore style.
Oh, crap! Achoo.
Sorry, just excuse me while I throw a little bit of a tantrum. Surely you understand. Oh, I'm right there, dude. I'm so right there. I'm so close.
Bud. Bud. Poor Bud. Yep. Whoop. 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 Oh, shit.
Just lickety split run up the side here. The dangerously big steppy. Don't you fuck with me, Nate. Get your abnormally fat ass around the corner, please. Oh, I did not mean to step onto that ledge so early.
Okay.
Dude. Oh, thank you, ledge. Thank you so freaking much. Oh, I love that there's just a ledge here. I love it. Oh, I said I love it. Now, apparently, I just can't even walk up the simple stairs. Let alone the actual difficult portions. Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble here in a second. Yep. It's like if I don't come at that at just the right angle, I can't get my left foot on that low ledge. It's weird. It wants to stay too perpendicular to the ledge.
Oh! Whoop. Shit. But fuck. Whoop. Why not like this?
Nate, we can do this, Nate. You just gotta cooperate, Nate. You just gotta cooperate. Is that what playing this game multiplayer is? Cooperation?
God.
I am starting to get pretty tilted, though. Cannot lie. Quickly approaching the end of my patience. But you know, it's not to say this will never be done. As I've stated several times, this will eventually be done. There's one thing as a ram I'm good at. It's ramming my head into things repeatedly over and over until they come out ahead. Welcome in, Schwez. You only know one thing about this, and it's what happens when you take this path? Well, no spoilers. I've managed to keep myself spoiler-free on the cutscene you get for completing this path, but I imagine it's just going to be a bunch of people yelling at me, being like, "Why are you so stubborn? Stop being such an idiot." But who knows? Maybe they, like, bake me a cake or something. Just been spending the last, like, 3 or so hours bashing my head against this. I mean, longer than 3 or so hours. It's been a few streams. Like I say, it will eventually happen.
Burned.
I do hope people's Monday afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it may be for whoever you are, wherever you are, is a good time. Is certainly less frustrating than my Monday evening. Like I say, regardless of being very tilted and frustrated at this game, still fun, still enjoying myself. Okay, 1 foot here. 1 foot here. Don't get booted off to the side. But there. Yay! First of 3 steps. I gotta get the right angle on this one. Okay, that worked. Good, good, good. Okay, second step down. Yeah, I feel like if you were to just watch people's streams of this game to get an idea of what the game was like, you'd be like, why is this the entire game? It's like, I feel like everyone is just here all the time when I tune in. Wonder if there's anyone that has had that experience where they just don't even see any of the rest of the game before this. Don't bump yourself off, please. Now you have a preposterously wide load, Nate, but carefully squeeze past the narrow walkways. This game is pretty cool. Like, the earlier portions of this game are pretty fun. Certainly less, frustrating than this. This is kind of like what I assume to be the last kind of big difficulty spike for the very end of the game. But it is neat because if I stop here for a second, like, you can kind of see, like, all this down below there. Like, I walked across the vast majority of that plus extra that's further in the distance you can't even see. Although I assume a lot of people probably know the cutscenes from this game with the various donkey people and the rather noticeable appendages, let's say. The cutscenes in this game have been just absolutely bonkers. I'm looking forward to seeing whatever I get at the top of this mountain. Other than a bathroom. Primary objective numero uno is find Nate a bathroom. You know, speaking of shorts, I really should be kicking my own butt a bit more to be doing some editing. I went through the trouble of cutting out a bunch of snippets from past stream VODs to use for editing shorts, but just have not gotten around to it yet. Done like a little bit of work on it, but not nearly as much as I really should be. Most of the time I'm either just streaming a game I want to play or drawing something that's stream related. Okay, getting up here pretty good though. Undaunted by the slight trip. This will probably be like, what, I think like the 4th or 5th time I've been up here. If I manage to get past this this snowy bit and the planks and get to the end section. I've only been able to make one run at the very end yet so far, which is unfortunate. I want to get at least a second one in before I have to go. On the planks. Now we just have to walk the plank. Instead of it being over shark-infested waters off of a pirate ship, it's off the side of a mountain. Slowly, carefully. Should like keep statistics or something on how often I get up this far. I do feel like I'm getting more consistent over the various play sessions. I think it takes me a little bit to remember the exact route I need to take, but once I get past a portion, it's like, oh yeah, okay, I got it now. It's just like accidentally stepping on a ledge in a weird way and sliding off because I lost my footing. Usually what trips me up if it's not the very end bit. I've said it 100 times, but the very end bit just being like a slant that I can't stand on without sliding, so I have to go fast and just like hope is very diabolical. Whoever decided on doing that's kind of fucked up, can't lie. Not a big fan of that decision. Okay. Past the planks. Past the planks. You're talking about keeping track of how often I get past these sections. I wonder if there's like a speedrunning category that's specifically just for this. Just this portion of the game. Because the speedruns of this game are really silly, whether they're glitched or not. The interesting walking techniques people have come up with. Okay. Nice and easy does it. Don't get cocky.
Where's the quad?
Fine, it's fine, it's fine. So they gave me this nice little plateau here. It makes some mistakes. Honestly, uncharacteristically benevolent of them. foot really deep into the shadow there. Okay, okay, okay. Good foot, good foot. Forward.
Shit!
Okay, okay. Okay, no, we're fine, we're fine. Just gotta stay calm. It's the key. The key is to not overreact, you know? Like, I gotta... okay, I gotta get my foot real deep into the shadow there, but not on the slanted bit. That good enough? I'm gonna try. Nope. A little too far, a little too far. See, as long as I don't... As long as I don't... like, fall too bad, the little plateau kind of catches me. I just have to not fall with too much force. If I fall off of this next one, then it's a little too far down there and I'll get kicked off, but... Seems good, that seems good. I like it, I like it. I don't like it. Okay. Like, just so. Ooh, okay, we're on. Now this is where it gets a little... Oy, oy, oy. To have my foot far forward on the right, but not too far forward that I start to slide. Then left foot up. I'm sliding. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. I didn't get kicked off far enough to actually lose any progress. Becoming more competent at that part. Now, if I could just become more competent at the upcoming parts, because I can get over to there. I've gotten over to there before, but like, it's just so slanted. It's so devious. No, That little mark there is like as far as I can go with my foot. Okay, okay, on the beam, on the beam. Even if just barely. Okay then, right foot on the platform. Left foot on the corner of said platform. This is where stuff gets tense. This is where I need to take like a freaking 30-second break every little bit I manage to overcome to calm myself. Okay. Oh boy. Don't look down. Don't never look down. Never look down. Never think about what's going to happen if you fall, because it's not going to happen. Because I'm going to put my right foot right here. Exactly. Eye on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. jeez. Hey, look at that. Wow. God damn it. God fucking... okay, no. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Just run all the way to the top. Just run all the way to the top. It's the second time. The second time I've fallen. I got past that gap once this stream. And then I slid off. I slid off of the slant. It's the second time I've fallen on that gap, though. I've gotten so close so many times. Come on. Yeah, man. I feel like I've practiced that bit so much now. It's like, it really is like a big gap, but it doesn't seem as bad as the first one, if I'm being honest. Like, maybe it's just deceiving that way, but like that first gap where I have to get my foot into the shadow in order to get enough like distance seems way more difficult. Here, what? I'm gonna cruise all the way back up there, like it's nothing. Like ain't no one ever seen. You freaking not tempt fate, Nate. So help me Jesus.
Deep breath.
It does feel like I'm just speed running through this portion now. I mean, this is like the bazillionth time I've done it today, but still. So far, so good. Don't fuck me. Don't. Okay, that was actually like kind of tactical. I had the bad angle. I need to readjust, but I didn't want to get caught on the ledge there and fall off. Need to go hard into the wall, and then hard out of the wall. And then hard into the wall. There we go. I don't get the right angle there. I just like can't turn my leg far enough. Okay, it's okay. Just ride out the weird trip. Seriously, this guy has the strongest toes ever. There have been a fair few times where like I somehow managed to like hook my foot on like a platform that's at shoulder level and then just like hoist myself up. And I have no clue how that's possible, but I won't complain, except for I'll complain right now because I'm falling all the way to the bottom and I'm really fucking pissed off. Well, that sucks. What did I say about just running up there? Just lickety split? You up the Far Cry 3 cutscene where he talks about the definition of insanity. That I don't actually think is the actual definition of insanity. But either way.
Up.
You know, at least I'm attempting to make slightly different decisions. You know, I'm not just doing the exact same thing, hoping for different results. Every time I fall, I'm like, oh, it's probably a little too much to this side, a little too much to that side. Maybe wrong foot here, wrong foot there. It's a learning process. Definitely the last few streams I've been spending going up this have been a big old learning process. It was a little surprising how, like, after I managed to get past the that sort of weird kind of triple step up portion that I just fell at, that took me a long time to figure out how to get past it. Some helpful guidance, helpful tips from the chat, but once I got past that portion, it was like smooth sailing pretty much until the end. there wasn't too much that really impeded my progress. And now I'm just stuck right at the end. So I get to do the entire thing over and over and over. Yay. What, you think this is a fucking game, Nate? Look at me. You think this is a game? Lock the fuck in, bud. We got a mountain to climb. Can't just be like falling over like that. Ooh, I don't know why I choose to do it that way. Each time I'm just leaning over the edge.
Yep. Where's the quad?
Yeah, like this portion here, starting from this portion here, this was like definitely the first sort of like thing I had to actually like figure out how to properly do and overcome. Even then, sometimes it still gets me. At least I can like pretty consistently get past it now. Just this part's the still annoying. Even though I figured out this whole trick, you can kind of like turn the camera, change the camera shouldering to be able to put your feet in a better position. One moment, please. Okay. No, don't. What am I doing? I got distracted real fast. Okay. Right foot. There. Left foot. There. And there I am at the bottom. Okay, cool. So that was not how to do it. That was decidedly not how to do that portion. But unfortunately, that means that I'm going to have to call it for today because I do have other obligations I need to get around to. But rest assured that I will be overcoming the man breaker eventually. One of these times, it will happen. It will happen. Thank you so much for the follow. Let me come on over to this screen here. Say thank you so much anyone for stopping by today. I had a wonderful time continuing to stream baby steps, regardless of how frustrating it is. It is at sometimes, and other times incredibly euphoric when I do manage to surpass the last spot that I was stuck on. Although I have just been stuck on the end now for a few streams, but we'll be returning to this probably next Monday. It seems like I kind of just have been streaming it once a week on Mondays, Manbreaker Mondays, if you will. But tomorrow I will be back, same time, 1 p.m. Pacific, to stream some more Resident Evil Village, playing through that game about halfway through. So I should be able to do that in 2 more sessions, coming back on Friday as well with the same game, Resident Evil Village. But until then, if you'd like to keep up with me and what I'm getting up to, follow me on my BlueSky for more schedules and going live posts, or if you'd like to see any of my previous stream VODs, you can check out my YouTube. Is that where they are? But until next time, I've been Andrea Sheepley, the Digital Sheep Shepherd, and I will see you around. Goodbye. Goodbye.